Hello and welcome to another video. If you haven't done it already, make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, that really helps me out. And so here we are. Remember a while ago I made a video of the 2022 Civic Type R. This is the base. This is what it's going to essentially look like. Except here you don't have all that nice sharp big old 20-inch rims, Brembo brakes, that sweet 2-liter turbo VTEC engine, as well as that big old wing for the aerodynamics. Anyway, so this is what the base will look like. Um, First thing when I first saw it, I kind of didn't like the rear. I feel like there's less usability space there. It looks more towards the Honda Accord. I don't know if this is the new basis where they're kind of trying to make sure all their vehicles look alike. Um, so far, the only thing that I haven't seen, well, I'm assuming it's going to be going with the 1.5 turbo, um, those Honda Dream engines. Yay! Um, anyway, so here is a comparison between the two. This is the 10th and this is the 11th. Honda usually does refreshes every 5 years. After 3 years, they do the minor refresh, and then after 5 years, they do the complete overhaul of the vehicles. See, like for me, I like the 10. The 10 I like. This, I mean, the front is like on the 10 because they have like all these fake grills and fake stuff all over. I'm not a fan of those. I kind of like this more, a little better, but we'll see when the sport version actually comes out, because I think this one is also the base model. Um, Also, as you can see here, I think the base model comes with like the LED, and then this part right here it looks like LED lights as well. Um, and then inside as well, the front kind of reminds me of the BW Passat. Just the grill right here, nothing else. Everything else is unique on its own. Um, when Honda does make prototype, they tend to make it close to what the actual vehicle will look like. At least they don't like. There's a little bit of a design change on the final product, but not much that is so drastic. But another company that does that, man, Subaru is the worst when it comes to designing prototype, because they'll make sick ass looking prototype, and then when they make their final product, it looks like trash. That's exactly what happened on the 2016 Subaru WRX. I wanted to get that when I saw the prototype, and then the final product just took a giant shit on it. I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll stick to what I had at the time. I had a 2013 Civic Hatchback. If you haven't noticed, I love me some hatchbacks. Like them flatbeds. Alright, so here is the rear. As you can see here, like I stated before, I like this better because I feel like I have a little bit more, at least height. Maybe it's the picture, but it looks like this one gives me more space here, so I can fit different bigger objects in the rear of the vehicle. I was actually able to transport a big screen TV, a 55-inch TV on the back of my Type R, no problem at all. Just fold all the seats down and push it in there, and it just fit like right on, like a glove. So that was amazing. The other thing that I like about the new one is the back here. It doesn't have the fake grills, which absolutely has no usability at all. So they got rid of that and then just had like little reflectors. It's going to be red reflectors. And then the back side, they made that little tail lights all together. I don't know why. Maybe I think that this comes from the Civic Coupe. Maybe that's the design language here, because if you notice, the Civic Coupe has that the lights where it's all together. I may be wrong. Maybe the Civic Coupe or the Civic the Accord, Honda Accord Coupe. Let's see, because they actually stopped making the coupe. So it's not the coupe. Let me see. 2019 Accord Coupe. Or I couldn't remember whether it was the coupe or it was the Civic that had that. I think it was the Civic that had that. 2019 Civic Coupe. Yeah, see right here. So I think they're going with that same design for the 2022 here. It looks similar, not complete, copy of it. But here it is again, side by side. As you can see from the rear here, it looks like it just seems a little bit shorter. Maybe they're trying to make it more aerodynamic, but I still prefer this. I still feel like there's going to be more room in the back here comparing to that. Again, this is all just pictures. I'm just speculating here whether this will be big enough to fit my tall behind, because I am 6 foot. Let's see if I'm able to fit in there, because I have no problem fitting into my 10th gen in the backside. Honda tends to make awesome when it comes to leg room. There's plenty of leg rooms, as well as plenty of roof area for your head, especially when it comes to their hatchback. It seems to be a little taller, but here it looks like the front's a little bit taller and then the back is a little bit slanted. Or you know what, maybe it could be my eyes that I'm thinking that it's smaller, but this definitely looks a little bit like taller, so you can have more usable space when you're trying to fit different bigger items. But they went here for a sharper. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Will you be getting a 2022, and will it have the 1.5 liter turbocharged engine? And then this is the back. Again, kind of reminds me of the SRT Challengers. I don't know. Am I just talking out my butt? Or do you think I am correct? Doesn't matter. These are all just my opinion. Leave yours in the comments below and what your thoughts are. So here it is. It's comparing the 11th gen next to the 11th gen Type R. Type R. As you can see in the front, you see, that looks exactly like it. Except, like I said, it doesn't have those big old awesome Rambo brakes. But this is just an illustration. So far, my takeaway is, we'll see when it comes out. I try not to have too much opinion on it, but just by looking at it, I don't know. I'll have to get inside of it, mess around with it, and seeing how much usability of space I have in there, and the trunk space, and seeing what I can fit in there, what I can't fit. Overall, I don't know. I think I'll just wait. But so far, I'm not that really ecstatic about it. I'm ecstatic about the 2022 Type R though. That looks to be a beast. Now imagine if that was all-wheel drive as well. That would be just amazing. And then of course, I went through this photo before with you guys as we spy the 2022 Type R. Well, let me know what your comments are. Let me know what you guys think about the 2022 Civic Hatchback. Are you impressed by it? Are you disappointed? Are you going to get it? Are you not going to get it? What are your thoughts? And make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done it already. And you have yourself a wonderful day. Good night.